Hey, what's going on? I'm going to talk to you real quick about one concept called supply and demand. All right, the supply is the amount of material that you have, and the demand is how many people actually want your product. Now, I don't have too many things, so I figured, what's something around here that I can show you and talk to you about? Well, one thing I'm going to use is Taco Bell packs. You know, you got your packs right here. You got this. You got the verde. You got the hot. You got the fire. Yeah, that's what we're gonna use. And believe it or not, this is gonna be our supply. The demand is how many people that want it. Now, how does supply affect the demand and how they're interrelated? So, for example, if Taco Bell sold a taco, like what I have here, and they also they had enough people that actually wanted the product. So I had these here, and there wasn't but a certain number, and the demand was high. In other words, I had maybe just a couple of these packs, okay, no matter what flavor they are, and there was a ton of people. I'm talking about thousands and thousands of people that wanted this sauce, okay, for my taco. So, here's what would happen. If the demand is higher, or is there's more demand than your actual supply, then the price goes up. I can price it whatever I want to price it. I can sell these things right here for maybe $2 or $3 a pack, maybe even up to $15 a pack, because demand is high, okay? And I know that enough people want it, I can sell it for whatever price I want to, okay? Now, and I have the supply here, okay? But the demand is higher than what I have. In other words, a lot more people that want it. Now, here's another thing. Sometimes you have more supply than there is a demand for it. So, for example, if I had, 5 people that actually wanted my supply of all this sauce that I have here, which is about 30 packs in my hand. Okay? If I only had 5 people that want it, then I'm not going to be able to sell it. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to get rid of it. And I'm going to have to drop the price down so low that people would buy it. Not necessarily because they want it, because it's at a good deal. That's how you get deals. Whenever the market, in other words, whenever all the stores are flooded with the material, whether it be tennis shoes, whether it be shirts, whether it be with anything, candy, whatever. You see no commercials where they have all these big time buster sales, and you see these flashing lights and all this stuff. Well, whenever they have these signs that says, big time sale and liquidation and all that stuff, that means they got to get rid of the supply because demand wasn't that high. Either it was or it wasn't, or it was at one point, and it's not at a high demand anymore. That's why they put things on sale in stores, or they have things that they have it out on a table and it's basically like marked down to like 25, 50 cents, whatever. And you say, man, it's a heck of a deal. That's because the demand has gone down for that actual product. Now, it can go up later. Like, for example, when I was 7 years old, the black and white and red Air Jordans come out. I bought them. Well, my mother bought them. I didn't have a job yet. My mom bought them. I was 7 years old and I had a pair, and I think I got them for maybe about $40. Okay? Those same ones that I bought well, I ain't going to tell you the year because I don't want to date myself. But back then, whenever I bought those at $40, then they re-released them when the Jordans come out. Well, guess what? They were like $200. Yeah, maybe wish I would have kept my old sneakers because I could have sold them for a lot of money. Anyway, but back to my packs here. If I couldn't do anything, if I couldn't sell them, if nobody wanted them, and I got to get some of my money back, then I'm going to have to sell these things. You want one, I can sell this 5, 10 cents, maybe a couple pennies. But I got to sell it but I got to sell it at a price that is anybody would buy. So that's how people mark things down and have these blowout sales that we talk about. So I could, and so people could take and then they can put it on their tacos, like this, and then they can have at it. Yeah, that's good. So when you talk about supply, hold on, my bad. So when you talk about supply and demand, the more people that want it, the higher the price goes. If it surpasses or if it goes past the amount of material that you have, the more money you can charge. Okay? But if the material is more than the demand or number of people that want it, then the price tends to go lower. Okay? So, supply and demand. Supply is your material. Demand is the people that want it. So, I'm going to go ahead and back off here. If you have any questions, please email me. Like I said, that's supply and demand in a nutshell. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to be out. I hope that you like it. I know it's not very exciting, but I just want to talk to you about supply and demand and money. That's what it's about, man. You know, so anyway, I'm out of here. Later.